We're going to do a quick video. We got the shark in the overflow box. How did he end up in there? I have no idea how he managed to squeeze himself through these little tiny holes. But he's definitely in there. I'm glad I looked. Whoops. Because we're gonna have to get him out. So we got him. We got all the stuff moved. I had to move a lot of stuff to get through that thing. Even has a lid. Gotta get the lid off and everything. Alrighty. So yeah, I actually made this overflow box here because when I got this tank used, it only had this and it didn't work right. It would just overflow and it would just flow so fast, and this thing would just, you need that right there. So he's in there, he's all the way at the bottom. He's a strong swimmer though. And I'm going to just kind of scoop him out of there and see what happens. Come on, buddy. Don't go in the overflow box because then that won't be fun, because then you go in here. But we got a pad in there for situations like this. All right, my hand is too fat. So we're gonna use this small net here. So I had one of these small little tetras, for about 4 or 5 years, and they kind of are dying off one by one. To tell you the truth, I think these are my like last two, maybe 3 here. I don't have that many left. There used to be a lot. They're kind of dying off slowly. And when they do try to breed, the eggs don't make it. Anyways, what I'm trying to get to is, when the fish die, they end up in here. But I never ever actually had a live fish get his butt in here. So that's extremely, and he's gonna probably fight me the entire time. And he sure is. So I want to just concentrate on the fish here before he does actually go in the wrong piping and end up in the back. So we got this fish out. It's nice and safe, good to go. He's like, what was I doing in there? But you are free now, buddy. Make sure you don't go in there, buddy. All right. So occasionally I do check this just to make sure there ain't no fish in there ever. And I do have an eel. He's kind of right there. Up, and yeah, he's right there. You can see his face. He's a zigzag eel. He's real cool. I like him a lot. I had him for almost 2 weeks. And yeah, they like to explore, so I'm actually really surprised that he has not ended up in there. But yeah, it's been a long time. Probably had to swamp and overflow box and everything for maybe a good solid year, maybe 1.5 years, all running now. And yeah, never had a fish go in there besides that guy just now. Crazy. All right, I'm gonna put it all back together. So first thing first, put the lid back on here because I do have a crayfish, and I don't want the crayfish to actually get in here. So this actually came from a thrift store. Came with a box, real cool. This lid, I was like, wow, this is perfect. So I just cut the holes. Made the holes too big, of course, so I put zip ties around it, but now it's perfect. And I put my glass piece on top of all that, because the crayfish likes to climb and likes to get up here, and he likes to hang out, and that's not cool because they don't go back into the water. So crayfish are escape experts. So I'll put that there. I'll put it all the way against this pipe here so it's nice and tight, and then I'll put this like this. Then I got these plant things here, and I actually wedge it in here. Oh yeah, do this first and then wedge it. And then I just kind of wedge it in there, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't want the crayfish to get out. And then I even have this piece here, because you never know. You just never know about these crayfishes. And then, let's get over rigged. I know, I will eventually actually make a real one. This goes like this, I think. This goes like this. I will eventually actually get a piece of plexiglass like this, where I used to make this out of. And I will actually cut it into shape around the filter and everything. Cut it so it's real snug. So all this won't look like this no more. But yep, it used to be glass piece on this side and one right here, right? And this used to be right in here like so. But the crayfish eventually got over it and got out. I'm like, wow. So it's still there, I don't know. No purpose to it now, but it was there for so long. All right. Okay, I remember it does have a purpose because the lobster still can get up this plant all the way up, and he has the opportunity to actually get out. So that's actually to block him from getting out. So there's no way he's going to get out. And then I'll put a little thing right there. And I'll put this right here. Oops, breaking everything because I'm too excited. Dun, 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 dun. Cool. And then that's it. So that's what it looks like. One big piece. Just so crayfish, which most likely is in his shell there, does not get out. All right.